What's up, Peaktimers? Phil here from PeaktimeRacing. Welcome to my long-awaited studio tour update for 2025. Lots and lots of different changes, lots of new cars added to the collection. This is going to be the best studio tour yet. Let's go ahead and get started here with first my main shooting area display that you guys see in all of my videos right here. You can see my background display. I've got some big studio lights. The camera that I use is the one that I'm filming on right now. We'll talk about my cameras a little bit more in a bit. But let's have a look at what I do here for my background. So obviously we've got these big softbox lights that we use to light up the area. And then this is my background display, which you guys see in the back of all of my videos. And this changes a lot. So my cars, I mix up a lot. I change them around. I get different cars. So it's, for the most part, it's super treasure hunts on the bottom, RLC cars on the top. That's kind of what it is right now. But again, that's going to change a lot. We've got a little area right here where I put my laptop right here so I can reference that for information when I'm doing my videos. This is a little moving scroller thing that I use. I'll show you. So I put my camera on here or my phone, whichever one I'm using, and then I can use this and it scrolls right through and it takes some cool slow motion shots of cars. So that's something new that I just started using. So that's kind of neat, just something to help out. I've got one of my rotating displays right here, which you guys see for cars going around all the time. And we'll go right back here. This is the track area. So my big 6-lane raceway extended. And yeah, not a lot of videos have been shot on this raceway recently. I've done just a lot more collectible videos rather than the racing videos, but we'll bring some racing videos back for 2025, not to worry. Let's have a look up here. We've got a bunch of Porsches back here on this white display. This right back here that you see is my light up display. So I actually bought this light up display because I saw another YouTuber that had it and I really liked the look of it. And then when I put it as my display for background for videos, I just couldn't get the quality or the lighting particularly right. So I decided not to use it as my background display and instead I use it as a display just right here. So it's kind of cool. I mean, I really like it. I've got it all activated on this switch right back here. So if I turn that switch off, it all goes off. If I turn that switch on, takes a couple seconds, boom, goes right back on. So I thought it's pretty cool. So I keep that on when I'm down here just because it looks really neat and there's all these different cars and stuff in there. The Nike car right here, if you guys don't know, I'm a big shoe fan. I love Nike shoes. So this is a really cool Hot Wheel, the Hot Wheel Nike collaboration. So I've got a couple of those ones. I've got one opened upstairs as well. These are a bunch of transports in front, and I do have a big video coming up where I'm going to be doing all of the Hot Wheels team transports, close-up look of all of them loose and open. So I have every single team transport that's ever been produced so far. I have all of them, including that Supreme transport right there, which is the hardest one to find. There's the Fast and Furious one too. So I've got all of those, so video coming up, stay tuned for that. Down here, I've got a bunch of cars right here. So this is Collectors Nationals cars. Shout out to Sean Nicholas. I bought this one from him and I bought the Porsche from him as well. The Porsche I've got opened, and then I've got another one that I bought separately upstairs as well. Lots of cool cars here, convention cars, RLC cars, there's more convention cars. More RLC pink cars. I've got 4 of these Whatnot exclusive House of cars because I was going to do a stream on Whatnot in November, and that was like a day before the postal strike in Canada, so I never ended up doing that stream. I had to cancel that stream, but they still sent me these 4 cars, and so we're going to do a giveaway on those ones. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up in the next month or two. We'll talk more about that soon. Let's move on to my middle display right here. And this one is mostly exotics that I have. It's kind of like my main center display here. Besides, these ones are all Teslas. You guys know I like Teslas. I drive a Tesla in real life. So I got a bunch of Teslas there. Then there's Lamborghinis right here. And we've got a bunch of mixed ones. So there's Mercedes, Pagani's, a couple other different mixed in ones up there. Down here, we've got a bunch of the loose Bugattis. There's Bugattis, Koenigseggs, Paganis down there as well. The middle one is McLaren's, of course. You guys know McLaren F1, my favorite car of all time. Absolutely love the McLaren F1. So I've got pretty much every color variation. I think I'm missing maybe one of the color variations for it. And then we've got a bunch of loose Ferraris. You guys know I'm a big Ferrari fan. And a recent video I posted about Ferrari coming back to Hot Wheels, really hoping it does. So stay tuned for that. We'll find out more about that in the future. All the cars that you see down here, these are all just a bunch of loose cars that ones that I've opened up recently and haven't really sorted into my, my storage area. But it kind of looks cool. It kind of looks like a parking lot of cars beside the racetrack, so I like keeping that there. Over here, down here, we've got a bunch more RLC cars. This is one of the, I really kind of want to open this one. This is the F-150 Raptor in blue. It's a limited 1 of 10,000 piece though, so it's quite expensive, but I kind of really want to open it, so we might open that one up soon. We'll see. A bunch of other RLC cars. Most of these RLC cars that I've already got loose opened up on my display, and those are just doubles of them. We'll go over here to this display. First, we'll start down here. This is just one of the mats that I have that I use for some of my videos, and I've just put a bunch of Bugattis and Koenigsegg's on there just because, whatever, looks kind of cool right now. All these cars right here on these 2 displays right here, there's actually 6 displays. I don't know if you guys could tell, even the ones behind here that we just looked at. So they're all separated. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there's 6 total. And these ones are all just premium Real Rider, Call Culture, all set cars and stuff that I've opened up. So all premium Hot Wheels cars are all on these displays, just a bunch of different ones. These ones they're kind of just mixed up. I used to have them in order of the set, and then I started doing videos with separate cars, and then they just ended up getting mixed up. So now there's just all the premium cars that I've got all in here, which are fine. It's kind of cool. I move them around a lot, so not to worry about those. Then I'll back up right here and you guys can see this. This is another filming area that I have right here. So sometimes I do the circle videos, but I also, if you guys don't know, I have a tech channel as well on YouTube. And so I do all my tech videos on this side. More simple tech videos. I'm not like super high quality like Marquez Brownlee or anything like that, but I do videos on this side right here. I've got another display of Porsches on this side. So kind of cool. There's some more of my rotating displays. One of my cameras that I film with, so I use this is a Sony a6700 crop sensor camera. So that's one of my favorite cameras it's a really small camera, but like super high quality. So really, really cool camera. And then the camera that I'm filming with right now, it's the Canon R6 Mark II. And then I've got a wide angle lens on there and allows me to put my camera onto this little like tripod right on my desk right here, so I don't have like a tripod where I'm sitting, so it doesn't really get into my way. And also with this camera, I've got what's called a rotating collar on here. So this allows me to go from horizontal regular form video like this, and I can switch this little switch down below, and then it rotates the camera. I lock it in, and then I can form vertical content just like that. And then when I'm done, I can just flick that collar piece back, the lock, and then switch it all around and then lock it down into place, and then I've got back to horizontal video. So a really cool feature that I can do, makes really filming shorts form videos very, very easy. And yeah, I mean, those are the cameras that I have right now that I use. I do switch my cameras up often, and you see sometimes my video quality goes down, sometimes it goes up, but I'm really testing to make sure I can get it like really good for you guys, and I think I've got it dialed in pretty good right now. So you guys let me know. What do you guys think of my video quality? Comment down below. All right, moving over to this wall right here, you can see I've got mostly Elite 64 cars on this display right here, one Porsche down there, and that display is going to be going up on this wall right here. Just haven't hung it up yet. And then also the display that you see back here, that one's going to be gone shortly, and that's going to get hung up on that wall as well. And then there's a display down here that you see, which has mostly Mini GT and other cars right now. So there's actually one extra row on this display, so it's a bigger display, I can hold more cars. So I'm going to be painting this display black, and then it's going to be going right here, and then that display is going to be going on that wall, and then all of the Mini GT and all those random other cars are all going to be going on that display. So that's kind of what's that at. And then if we look over on this side, these are all new displays that I've recently hung up. And all of these ones are going to be also taken down, painted black. I just put them up for the time being just to see where I want them. But I'm going to be taking those all down, painting them black. And then these ones are all Fast and Furious cars. So I'm going to keep a collection of Fast and Furious between premium and non-premium Fast and Furious. These ones, so I just put kind of random cars in here. Most of these ones are the the regulars to the chase cars right now, a couple other random cars. But what I'm going to be doing is 2025 A case cars. All the new cars are 2025 A case, B, C, D, E, F, you know, and so on, all right here, as I bump into my lights right back here. But I'm going to be putting all the cars in order and rows so you guys we can easily reference them and see them, and then we can look back and see what's new. So yeah, I'm using those displays for that. And then we'll have a couple extra rows as well. But for the time being, I've just put some random cars that I had sitting around in here just to see how it looks. We've got the Elite 64 Cascadia Freightliner Transport up there as well, which I use for several videos. And then down here, we've got, this is just another little computer that I use for reference. Actually, funny enough, this computer right here was my main laptop I used, and not the most recent Christmas, the Christmas before, just over a year ago. I had this on my chair and I sat on it and cracked the screen. So now I use it just as a desktop. I just hooked it up to a monitor, and so I use it to reference down here when I'm making videos as well, or if I want to do a quick edit and upload something, I can do that quickly down here. But this isn't my main editing area. I have a whole office upstairs that I use for my main editing area. Table right here, this is my kind of pre-video table, so stuff that's in the works as far as videos that I'm making. So I've got the new Neon Speeders set, I've got some Formula 1 cars, some other cool Hot Wheels / non-Hot Wheels, a whole bunch of new Hot Wheels that I'm going to open up soon. So yeah, this is my kind of pre-video area that I have. So as far as like underneath, there's Hot Wheels all stored underneath. There's bins here that have Hot Wheels and stuff, all that in there as well. But for the most part, that is the main studio part. But then I do have outside of the studio where most of my collection stuff is. So let's head on over to that. All right, so going down into my studio, you can see I've got walls of Hot Wheels and stuff, and I'll try my best to show you them as best as possible here. And so this is all Porsches right here, wall of Porsche. So I've got all the Hot Wheels Team Transport Porsches, all in kind of Protectos. So there's a lot of glare because of the Protectos here. We've got all the Super Treasure Hunt Porsches, including the 2 variations of the 993 GT2 with the full cage, half cage. We've got a bunch of RLC Porsches, bunch of Zamac Porsches, right here, just a couple of the random ones. There's another one of those convention ones that I've closed. The new 2-pack, which I absolutely love. It's my favorite 2-pack that's been released in a while because I love the 993 GT2. It's like one of my favorite Porsches right there. There's a Carrera GT from the Speed Machines. And then on this side, you guys know I'm a big McLaren fan, so I'll try my best to show you guys these. But all my McLaren collection right here, well, all my carded McLaren collection, so lots of different McLaren F1s, P1s, a couple Sennas, a couple 720Ss. All those are all in here as well. And then just over on this side again, we've got all the 1 in 43 scale Hot Wheels that have been released so far. I've got them all up in order there. We've got some space for the next ones that are coming out, hopefully soon. And then right down here, we've got my GTR wall. So I do really like the Nissan GTRs, mostly R34s up here. I do like R33s as well. So lots of cool ones. I must say, the Zamac R33 is just so cool. Really, really cool looking car. And then over on this wall right here, we've got all my chase cars. So we've got them all in order as far as being released for Car Culture Chase cars. You guys know I really like the Car Culture Chase car series. So all the 0 of 5 cars. I'm up to the Lancia Strato 0, but the McLaren 720S Liberty Walk actually am picking up today. So by the time this video goes live, I already have the McLaren chase car as well from one of the more recent sets. And then over on this side, we've got just some 5-car packs right here that in these nice Protectos. I thought these Protectos I got, they display the sets really nicely. So I just put a couple of my different favorite sets up on that wall. And we go down here, and most of this right here is Boulevards. You can see mostly just Boulevard cars right there. Just some of my favorite Boulevard cars. Some nice ones there. And we go down more, and these ones are all Bugattis. So you can see just a bunch of my carded Bugatti collection. Most of these I have opened up and loose as well, that you guys saw earlier in the video, but lots of Bugattis right there. And then on this side, these are all Super Treasure Hunts. So we can see tons of my carded Super Treasure Hunt collection. A bunch of Lamborghinis that we have right here. A bunch of Corvettes and Ford GTs, Tesla, Vipers. Some of the earlier treasure hunts right there. And then some more of the more recent ones right here. So lots of different Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunts. There's the Golden Nugget right there. The van. Some of them are factory sealed cards as well. So lots of those. And then we move on to Ferraris. Absolutely love Ferraris, you guys know that. And so we've got one of my favorite cars in my collection, the gold Ferrari racer Enzo. There's an F40, some of the early Speed Machines releases, and then the Super Treasure Hunt. So I've got every Super Treasure Hunt and Treasure Hunt Ferrari. So there's the Enzo, the 599XXs in the two colors, the F355 Treasure Hunt. There's the 512M Treasure Hunt, 250 Testarossa Treasure Hunt, Enzo Treasure Hunt, and 430 Scuderia Treasure Hunt. So all the Ferrari Treasure Hunts and Super Treasure Hunts, and then some of my favorites. And then we've got some of the Phil's Garage cars. This is one that I really want to open this one. Like, I love it. I think that the wheels on the 288 GTO in red from this Phil's Garage series. So if anyone has a damaged card one, I'd probably buy another one of those to open up. Boulevard F40, and then just some LaFerraris and some other Enzos and 599Xs and all that. Over here we've got just this is like my for sale slash giveaway cars slash stuff I need to mail out. So kind of a mixture of all those things all in here. So if you've won something in my previous giveaway, I haven't shipped it out yet. It'll be shipping out very soon, like the Elite 64 Transport right there will be going out. And then for the next giveaway, if you guys, I've already got these ones in for the next giveaway, plus I'll be adding some more cars. So if you guys haven't signed up for Whatnot, use my link down below, sign up for Whatnot, join our giveaway stream on February 1st, and then we will be giving away a bunch of cars. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And then also just right above here, I forgot to show you guys, there's just a bunch of other random cars and stuff that I have hanging up, which you guys can see all right there. So lots of different ones, mostly Teslas and Vipers. I really like Dodge Vipers or some GTRs up there as well. And then going into my overflow room, you can see I've got a huge table just stacked with Hot Wheels. Most of these ones are ones that I'm keeping that are part of my collection, but I don't have an area to display them. Got a bunch of protectors and stuff all down below, but yeah, just a random assortment of cars. There's another one of the transports that I opened up. And then we've got just a bunch of other cool cars like the Matchbox Super Chase Porsche right here. Just a bunch of random stuff that I just haven't sorted through or boxed up or anything like that. There's more down there as well. And then this is my big display right here, which used to be in my studio, and I just recently moved it into this room here just because I just wanted more room in my studio. And so this one has just full of Hot Wheels loose cars. So all the ones that are on right beside my track that I haven't sorted through, I'll be sorting through and putting them into all these drawers. Then we've got just some other cars. There's NFT cars in here. There's some more RLC cars, car culture packs, a bunch of other stuff. There's the RC Cybertruck, Elite 64 stuff, a bunch of other stuff that just in here. Yeah, just so tons of stuff. I need to get better at organization. I spend a lot of my time organizing a bunch of cars. A bunch of 1 in 18 scale cars up here as well, just on top, and then the big RC Cybertruck. Did a video on that a couple years ago now, actually, probably 3 years ago I did a video on that one. A bunch of other bins just full of Hot Wheels cars and all that, some more 1 in 18 scale cars. All right, guys, that about wraps up my Hot Wheels studio tour. If you guys have any questions, comments, or feedback for me, if you can help me organize or you want to see something put a different way or something like that, then just let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always open to different ideas, and I love the input from you guys. So thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure you smash that thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.